Welcome back, everyone, to Cruise Garden Season 2. All right, so as you saw in one of my later videos, I decided that this season I was going to do a quick mini series on seeds. Reason for this is, well, look at the world economy. Everything's expensive. Food's expensive. Groceries, produce, everything is getting expensive. And if you're watching this channel, it's because you either are a gardener or you're thinking of getting into gardening. Now, when you first start out in gardening, you got to think about the costs. Pros and cons. Can you afford it? Do you want to go out and buy all brand new equipment, garden beds, tools? Do you want to go on like Facebook Marketplace and get used ones? Everything can be done, but it really depends on your price point. You can even make your own tools. Like, I don't know, some of you can be pretty creative. Now, once you have everything set up, or if you're gradually just going to build up to having all the stuff you need or want to do your gardening, the basic foundation is what? You can't grow anything unless you have a seed, right? Now, you can run out to a garden center and get starter plants, but where did they start from? They started from seeds. The cost of seeds has gone up over the last couple of years. And there's some tips and tricks I want to share with you about how to actually save cost and actually produce your own seeds, all right? So there's lots of videos on YouTube. And there's videos on YouTube about like what kind of seeds to buy, what not to buy. There's a bunch of information out there, but this video is basically going to be about beans for this episode. And things I want you to consider is you can run into the store and you can get something like this, all right? Organic seeds, all right? It's a go-to, organic seeds. Or you can go out, I'm just going to try to cover the name here. You probably know what brand it is anyways, but get something like this. All right. And it's a hybrid seed. Hybrid means it's genetically engineered to give you a good yield, but more than likely, if you were to process the beans or the seeds from other packages and try to get them ready for germination for the following season, they might work, they might not, or they'll have a very poor yield because they're genetically engineered to force you to go out and buy more. So if you get the organics, you don't really have to worry about that. And there's other things you can do, like running out to grocery stores and getting organic fruits and vegetables and saving the seeds from those. And I'm going to get into that in later episodes. So what I like to do, and this took me a while to learn over the last few years, how to do it the right way. And it's a very vague statement about the right way. The right way can mean a whole bunch of different things. My favorite methods, especially when it comes to beans, is I like to get the organics, plant them, let it have a good yield, hopefully if I have a good season, and I only harvest about 75% of the crop. That's it, 75%. The rest I leave. I leave it alone. I don't touch it. I just say sayonara, goodbye. I'll see you next season. And I literally mean that. And this is what I mean. So, like I said, you leave them all winter. When it comes to seed storage, there's a bunch of different methods, okay? We're going to talk about that in other videos again, but when it comes to beans and peas, actually, you can do this with peas. Leave them in the pods. Just leave them. Yeah, sure, you risk animals eating them or birds getting at them. So what? That's the natural order of things. So these have been out all season for 2024, and it is February 18th, 2025. And just to show you, these guys, this package I showed you earlier, these were the seeds that I planted in 2024. All right, they're all dried out. This is what I got from those seeds. Now you're wondering, why is the pod like that? Well, it's like that for a bunch of reasons. It's been taking a beating from the elements. All right. Now those need to be dried out, which can take 24, 48 hours. Take another one out just so you coming out of the pod. They're perfectly healthy. They're perfectly fine. There's my seeds for next season. I didn't have to eat them all. I just left them alone. I don't have to worry about storing them in containers, those little oxygen packs. I don't have to worry about the temperature. They're all safe in the pod. So if you're wanting to save money on seeds, try to get the organics. I know it's going to be a bit of a harder way to get into it with the startup costs, and organic seeds are a little bit more expensive than the hybrid seeds. But do you really want to be buying seeds every season? Do you want to have to run out and see, oh man, my package from last year that's only got half the seeds in it because I didn't use them all. It was only like $2 and now it's like $2.95 or whatever. You get my point. Save your money on seeds. All right. When you really want to get heavy in the gardening, depending on how big your plot is, or, I don't know if you're doing a backyard, front yard garden, hydroponics, whatnot, you can start getting into the bigger stuff, right? And you buy it in bulk. The prices aren't that bad. You got to think, this is 1 pound of jade green beans for $13.95. I get this from a very good source in my area, and the quality is top notch. You can even order them online. Lots of farmers that sell seeds, they only sell the seeds they don't have government contract with, because there's regulations against them harvesting their seeds from the government seeds that they buy and what have you. I'm sure some of you people that are in agriculture would know a little bit more about it than me. But you got to think, this is 1 pound. 1 pound of seeds. All right. I'm probably not going to plant that all in the first year, but if I did, I'd have a huge amount of seeds that I could store and keep. Considering this is $3.29, that's all I get. There's maybe 20 to 25 seeds in there. I'm guessing maybe 30. Do the math, right? 1 pound, $13.95, $3.29. You're getting probably 65 to 70%, 80% more than this. It's worth it. When it comes to the longevity of the seeds, there's different things that you can do. For instance, you can coat them. There's a bunch of different products out there that you can coat your seeds in, and that helps with actually sealing the seed, kind of like an egg when it has a bloom on it. If you have backyard chickens, when the egg pops out, it has like a coating on it from when it was birthed out. And if you leave it, it lasts longer than washing your egg and putting it in the fridge or on the counter. You can literally leave a chicken egg on the counter with the bloom still on it, and it lasts quite a long time. But we're not getting into really eggs. It's just kind of the example of what I mean. So beans, peas, you can leave in the pod. If you want seeds for next year, you can leave them alone. You can net them if you want, if you're worried about critters. And good luck with your following season. And don't forget to dry them out. It's a really good way to store seeds, save money on seeds all around. It's just more efficient. So if you like this video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for more episodes. I'm going to be trying to punch them out at least 1 to 2 a week. Things are getting a little bit busy in the home life, but yeah, I'm trying to keep on top of this, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.